You know? Don't put them on a pedestal. And just know that, okay, you know what I realized? I haven't been to a job interview since I was 19 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I literally have the easiest job in the planet. And I'm completely out of touch and completely underqualified to give you any sort of advice on a job interview. I'm the worst person to give you. Lower the gain. Is it that bad? Is it? Hold on. Let me lower the gain. Is this better? I am the worst possible person to give you that advice. Like, I don't know why I even tried. Like, I don't even know. Just seem like you want the job. Austin, do you even read chat? Bitch, that's all I've been doing the last 2 minutes. Are you new here? You know what? You know what? This may be bad advice, but I'm just going to go for it. Have a drink or two before the interview. Ease the nerves. You know what I mean? But not enough where it's like, have you been drinking? But more so like you're loosened up. You know what I mean? No, don't drink before the interview. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Terrible advice? Look, that's because you haven't tried to drink a cup. Okay. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. Drink just a little bit. Okay? Enough where you're like, is he drunk or is he just a good time? You know what I mean? Is anybody on my side here? Right? Like, I'm not talking about just one shot. Punkville, thank you for the nice compliment. Just one shot. Take one shot. Quick shot. Nobody will notice. Right? Not a beer. You will smell that. Something that you won't smell. And then, you know what you do? Put some hand sanitizer on, so if they smell the alcohol, you go. Jerk off in the toilet? No. Jerking off to me is never the, jerking off to me is never the solution. It's never to me, jerking off, is never a stress reliever. It's only a stress distractor. It's a method to, it's a stress distractor, and then once I'm done, the stress comes back to me. It's a means of procrastinating, or as I like to call, procrastinating. You know what I mean? Anyway, happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for not streaming yesterday. I know you guys are all on the edge of your seat waiting for a broadcast from hascordstreams. I am nearing the end of my practice, folks. I'm nearing the end of my practice with streaming. I am almost ready to launch on AustinShow. So I do ask you to follow that channel, AustinShow, where we will be going live on AustinShow, I think on Saturday. And can I be so real? The reason I'm really enjoying this Hascord streams and the non-pressure of going live and streaming. But you know what I've noticed is that the pressure is just starting to now become regardless of what channel I'm on. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, I did this and I streamed and now I'm nervous for the next one because I want it to be just as good as that one. So it's like, fuck. You know, I guess I might as well just rip off the fucking Band-Aid. And also, I have a sponsor on AustinShow on like August 17th. And I don't want my first stream on AustinShow after streaming on Hascord Streams to be a fucking sponsor. So I want to be doing normal streams on there before I do a sponsor. You know? You have zero expectations? That's so nice of you. You're like, this is going to that zero expectation means you think it's going to suck. In my opinion. I have zero expectations. That means your expectations are in the fucking toilet. Okay? That's what it means. You know? I hope I can become a status of a oh my god, look at this Giga Chad. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This Giga Chad right here, folks, sent this to us and we're gonna fucking watch it. It's his deadlift. All right? Now, I haven't looked at this video, so there could be nudity, but I don't think there is. Check this out. Look at this. Oh. Look. Wait, where's my camera? Wait. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me copy this. Let me fix this. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Look at that tech, huh? You don't fucking know what to do. You don't even know what to do, but I did. Look at that shit right there. PogChamp. PogChamp is so old. I'm such an old streamer. Look at this. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, drop it like it's hot. Look at the walk away, too. Look at the walk away. Watch this. It ain't no thing. Walking away. You just, all these people right here, they all saw that, too. You are him. That's it. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's very nice. We should do a segment like that where today in AustinShow's viewers, I don't know, we'll workshop it. Oh, shut the fuck up. Sabrina Carpenter brought out Earth, Wind, and Fire? No fucking way. Oh my God. No way did she bring out Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, no, you can't tell me this. Oh my God. Groove tonight. Let's groove. That's all right. All right. All right. Is it? Sabrina is hot. She's hot. Is that weird to say? But like. Why is this crowd not going fucking crazy? Anyway, I'm a big fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm a big fan. I don't know what it is about these Zoomers, but a lot of them just like they must have parents that are like early millennials, but for some reason The lane ended suddenly because of unforeseen construction. It is a common courtesy to let people in. And Tom, you're the asshole that is not letting people in because you're pissed off about some other shitty thing that happened in your day, and you can't just let somebody in. Get over it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Get over it. But anyway, yeah, people in this city are a little rude, especially the ones. A lot of them are at the gym, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of them are at the gym, and a lot of them are rude. A lot of them are rude at the gym, man. Like, I was at the gym yesterday, and this girl was so upset that I was using a machine. And call me crazy, but if you are upset at a public gym, get your own damn gym. I'm talking about go build a gym or go to your personal gym. God forbid somebody is using equipment at a fucking public gym. Be nice. Oh, you can't build a gym? Then suck it up like the rest of us. You know what I mean? Wait your damn turn. The world doesn't fucking revolve around you. You know? That's what pisses me off. People in public, I'm speaking on this. People in public places that think that the world fucking revolves around them and nobody else is in this experience with them. Like people at airports acting like they're the only ones that have to get on a fucking plane. Like, we're all here together. I have a flight. Bitch, so do I. That's why we're in this line together. My flight's leaving. So is mine. That's why I'm here. I'm not just here. What do you think? I'm here just to go through security and then walk out and just go through security for fun? Sorry, I'm just bitching this morning. I'm sorry. I'm very bitchy this morning. I'm trying to be positive. Trying to be positive. Rude people just piss me off. I am always like, when people are rude, it triggers me very quickly. And I have to be careful because I'm going to get caught on camera one day bitching somebody out, but they're not going to have the full context. And to me, it's subtle. It's very subtle. So if I just get attitude or whatever, like an attitude, and somebody just kind of rude, I start to get my blood starts to boil. But you know what? On the flip side, I get it though. People are struggling. People are struggling, man. People are out here fucking living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? I get it. I could never beat the shit out of somebody. Anyway, let's I'm gonna steal Hassan's stream stuff. Let's blast off. I have something to share with you. The Fearham podcast. I got a call last night from. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you first the moment at which I forgot the bride's name. I told you the story, right? I told you the story, and what is the timestamp, Frank? Do you have the timestamp?
Call my grandma, but she's.
There's a timestamp for this, Frank. Of I forgot Murat's wife's or fiance's name. Okay, and I don't want to say her name, but there's a timestamp. It should be in the chapters. I don't think it's in there. Austin is no longer the flight guy. PSA, flowers to your grandma. Being ethical is incredibly hard. I don't know when it was. It's on TikTok. All right, let's go on TikTok. Yeah, somebody says it's on TikTok. Yeah, I posted it. I know. I posted it. But I wanted to find it on the VOD too. Okay, I'm going to... Frank, you probably have the timestamp, Frank, because it's... You probably have the times. Oh, 1858? Okay. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Just give me a second. It's my insurance company. That's the tea for later. Drama teas. Hold on, give me a second. Oh shit. Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh, I just said my name is Austin. I'll call you back. That's what I said. In case the lip readers are trying to extrapolate some other information, like I know, like I was talking to Pam Bondi about the Epstein files or some shit. Wait, that's oddly specific. Maybe I'll be in a conspiracy like Twitter clip. You know what I mean? Like, what if people were like, "Wow, that was so oddly specific." All right. 1858 of the Fear Am podcast. Check this out. This was so embarrassing. I talked about this story, but I want to share it with you. Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
No, it was very cute. Marat and I went shopping.
Look at this.
We tried on like 20 different tuxes.
Yep.
He looked so handsome.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was there with Anne.
Are we supposed to wear a certain outfit to the wedding?
I didn't know you were invited.
I'm at the wedding. Okay, so they tried to pull this on me. Like, I'm so gullible. I was going to fall for it. And I knew immediately. I was like, I'm not falling for this shit. I sat next to the bride-to-be. Like, I knew. And look at Hassan immediately lock in, too. Look at immediately, like. When Cutie says that, he drops in because he's like, oh, I get to jump on this and bully Austin. Look at this. To wear a certain outfit to the wedding.
I didn't know you were invited.
I'm at the wedding, yeah.
You were invited to the wedding?
Look at it immediately.
Y'all can't. The old Austin would have fell for that, but I sat next to. I don't know if you know her. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if you know her, but I sat next to the bride to be at your birthday dinner.
Whose name is?
The read that Will put on me was filthy, because Will knows me like the back of his hand, and he knew when I said bride to be, he knew I was experiencing a brain fart. Will and I have worked on stage together. We know each other very well. When I do something on stage or I need him to pick up some slack, he'll read into it. He'll pick it up without missing a beat. And not to mention we've done a podcast together for quite some time. So when I said bride to be, and I was, trying to, he read me for filth. He knew that I was having a brain fart. And I used bride to be instead of the name because I was having a brain fart. And he figures it out right here. It's in his head. It's cooking up.
Wait, no way. Are you so for real?
I'm saying.
At your birthday dinner.
Whose name is?
Wait, no way. Are you so for real?
I'm sending this clip to Marat.
Gotcha.
Dude. He knew it. And you know what? I posted this clip on TikTok, and I am so happy to say I'm not the only one that forgets people's fucking names. Like, everybody said that they do it all the time. And look, I actually got a call. I got a call from Marat last night, and it rings, and I answer it. He said, Austin, I have the bride-to-be on the phone. And I go, oh, no. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was like, she's like, oh, so you forgot my name, huh? And I was like, oh. I was like, yes, but I didn't forget it. I just had a brain fart. Like, I obviously know it. She's like, it's fine. And she was totally cool about it. She was totally fucking cool about it. I was like, am I still invited to the wedding? She's like, yes, you're invited to the wedding. And I'll be honest, I think that's gay privilege, because if I was straight, I would have been uninvited. Not to give cannon fodder to the Republican movement about how straight people are under attack, but that was gay privilege. Because if I was a straight man, like, there's, the ladies, for good reason, have a lot of resentment towards the straight men. So, I got a little bit more slack because I'm a homosexual. And I was experiencing gay-mentia, So anyway,
That is so. This is worse than bladder work.
I was so like I wasn't even laughing. I was so upset. I was so upset. It's hard to see the expression because I did get too much Botox last time I got my face done. But I just if you look a little closer, you can see.
This is worse than bladder work.
You can
this
see
is worse
I'm
than
a
bladder.
little.
I am so.
That's crazy.
We should bleep her name though, regardless.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say it.
I tried to get out of it too.
No.
I had a massive brain
tried to
fart,
get out
and
of
I
it,
do
Chad.
apologize,
I tried to
Murat,
get out
if
of
you're
it.
watching this. I knew
Tried to get out of it.
but
We're
I had
bleeping it.
a.
Stop saying her name. That's crazy.
I kept saying her
didn't
name,
know.
but anyway. That happened on the episode. The other thing that happened on the episode that I am so fucking proud of, okay? And I need a timestamp. I came up with a new jingle for our podcast, and I think it is an instant fucking hit. And I'll be honest, I think it was criminally underrated. All right. And a lot of people aren't giving it the credit it deserves. And I think it may be because they lack taste. But here it is. I think it's 29:35. Cutie came up with a new segment called Cutie TV. And of course, when Cutie comes up with a segment, I have to accompany that segment with a jingle. So I came up with it. And I fucking delivered, all right? I delivered on this jingle, and I'm not confident about everything. Some days I wake up, I'm like, you know what? My hair doesn't look that great. I don't know if this outfit really matches. I don't know if my beard looks good. Should I trim it a little bit more? But one thing I am fucking confident about is I can make a fucking jingle.
Girly pop.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we have a new segment.
Whoa. Girl.
No. It's a new segment.
What's it
What
called?
is it?
It's not Girly Pop Nation.
We need a new jingle.
I know, so you think about
Is
it.
it Burly Pop Nation?
What do you
For
think?
Burly
What would that be about?
Look at me thinking it. Look at me stirring up the most iconic jingle of all time. Look at this.
For men?
What's the name of it?
It's not going to work. It needs like a new vibe. It's called QTV. No, it doesn't.
I'm not done yet.
It doesn't.
Wait for it.
Cutie TV. Ow!
Why are
I
you a
like
rock?
it.
Huh? Listen to that.
I like that.
Why are
Listen
you a
to that.
rockabilly?
It just feels like it went
Come
a little
on.
long.
Okay, so we shortened it.
I like no, divine inspiration.
A cutie TV. Ow!
It's like Austin.
You know what I'm just realizing is the segment is called QTV, not Cutie TV. But I'm gonna be honest with you, we have to change the name of the segment because let me see. Let me try it. A cute TV. I mean, it works both ways. It works both ways. But anyway, hit.
Exact same.
It's like Austin and like.
It's a hit song. Now, at the end of the episode, when I went to the bathroom, they decided that they were going to fucking prank me. All right? And I didn't know this. I did hear them like I was peeing in the bathroom, and I did hear them like start to talk quietly, and I was like, what happened? So listen.
Do you
guys want to fuck with Austin?
Look at this.
When he gets back, I'll do a different outro for a
Now, I'm in the bathroom sitting on the toilet because I sit when I pee because standing and peeing is always too much. I always spray the toilet seat. It's annoying. I got to get the toilet paper out, so I just sit when I pee. All right, it's just much easier, much more productive. Like it's I don't do it in public on public toilets because it's a little bit. I just don't want my butt touching the seat. It's just a little uncomfortable. But like, no, I have spray control. Believe me, there's nothing wrong with the spray control. Like I'm good. I've got no issues there. But sometimes even the best controllers of when they pee, sometimes they miss a little bit. You know. So that's it. I don't put toilet paper on the seat. I don't do that. That's not usually what I do. But anyway, I was in the bathroom listening to the podcast, and he starts to whisper, and he whispers this.
TV and just pretend like you fucking love it. Okay.
So he's going to come up with a new jingle.
In any case,
and then they start talking again.
This is why it's really important, because there's no other way that you can advocate for your own work conditions outside of collective bargaining, and the only way you can do that is through unionization.
Okay, so essentially the whole walkout falls apart.
Okay.
Like they give.
So Will says that, and then we go to the end of the episode, the end of the segment, where I'm about to ready to drop the jingle. I've been waiting until the end of the entire segment to drop this jingle. Okay? Now look at this.
Endeavor
I'm ready to drop the jingle.
with the league.
Check this out.
You need a lot of coordination. It's a
Ready
difficult endeavor.
I really love the segment, but I've been working on some little QT TV. It's what you're watching.
I love
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah, you guys like that? You guys like that?
That's good.
Why aren't you clapping? That is so good.
I fundamentally did.
Look at my face. I was so fucking destroyed. Cutie's was better. Will's was better. You are on crack. Okay? You are smoking crack cocaine. I love Will. He's the most talented person on the planet. But my jingle is the best jingle that maybe was ever created. I'm very proud of this jingle. Yours sucks. I'm sorry, yours sucks. You are tone deaf. All right? You are deaf. All right? You're deaf. I'm defending this jingle. This is the best. This is the best jingle on the face of the earth. All right? Wait, now I understand what Trump does. He just says this shit. And if you say this enough, people are going to start to believe it. They're going to be like, wow, maybe that was the best jingle that I've ever heard. I'm just going to will it into existence. This is the best jingle you've ever heard. It's the best thing you've ever heard. It is the absolute best. Anyway.
Disagree. I think that.
Look at
I think
him.
we really had a winner at the beginning of the episode. I really do. I thought
felt
we were
cleaner.
I really thought we were all on the same page.
But it sounded different than girly. Yours was really close to girly pop theme song, and it's different.
Well, but hold on. But let me
QTV
tell you.
is different than girly
you are
pop.
Cutie. I know girly pop's different, but you are Cutie. It's a different tune in the same
Are
genre.
you putting women in a box?
Okay, so Hassan saves me here, but I'm also about to say, no, I'm putting you in a box. listen, watch, listen.
Wait.
No, I'm putting you-
Why can't we?
I'm putting you. I was about to say I'm putting you in a box, but Hassan bails me out. Look, did you catch that? And nobody, I don't know if anybody in the comments, but they oh God.
Okay, I vote for Will's.
Wow.
I'm unionizing.
Oh.
Let me try it one more time.
Okay.
Did I change the key, by the way?
Cutie, a cutie TV. No!
See, it works in different keys.
It's a hit. I'm telling you, it's a hit. The people in the chat are gonna be singing it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be singing it.
I'm telling you, you guys listen to this. You're gonna be at the office. You're gonna be, I don't know, whatever you guys do during the day. You're gonna be at the coffee shop. You're gonna be doing, and you're not gonna be able to get it out of your head. You know.
It's gonna be stuck in their head. Ow!
Austin,
Okay, wait. Oh God. Okay, listen. Looking good, bro. Thank you, May. I appreciate it. I think at the end of the show, I gave us a little something. Let me listen. No, are you? I didn't go fabulous segment. Great job.
Just say you guys need me.
We need
Is
you.
that what you need to hear?
Yeah.
Of course.
Wait, I
want
wanna-
to need you.
I do have a few more subplots that we'll touch in the Patreon
Perfect.
episode.
All right, we'll get to that in the Patreon.
Did
Thank
I
you
do it
everybody
at the
for
end?
watching.
Did I do it at the
and
end?
we'll see you on the other side behind the paywall. Go to patreon.com.
Wait, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I did. They kept it in. They kept it in.
Behind the paywall. Go to patreon.com/fearend.
They kept it in. Oh, I'm so happy. Is it true that someone is stealing all your stuff, or was that a bit? No, that's fucking serious. That's fucking serious. And I don't know. The theft in Los Angeles is a whole new level of theft because, I'm used to people, I'm not used to it, but like I lived in a city where people would bust a window in a car and take a purse, or they would, even unfortunately, I've known people to have their house broken into and TVs stolen and jewelry stolen. In Los Angeles, motherfuckers will take your recycling bin. Like people, like people are stealing things that I didn't even know. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you going to use that for? Other than, recycling things. But anyway, they fucking, and they stole my USB cord. Like, it's just weird shit, But I think there are some homeless people here in Los Angeles, and I do think that perhaps the recycling bin was sort of something that they could use for, I don't know. Maybe they were, I don't know what it could be used for. Okay. The other thing I need to address is I think I should come clean here on this podcast or on this show. Sometimes I'll say things on the podcast that aren't even true but make me look bad, but I know we'll get a reaction. And we experienced one of those moments. I shouldn't say this because it'll ruin the fourth wall, because it'll ruin the fun. I don't know. Can I be honest? I may have done this, but I don't remember if I threw away one of Hassan's forks. I don't remember if I did or not. And I just said it. And I was like, well, I guess that's what happened. And I just fucking ran with it on the podcast. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the segment where I said I threw away a fork? I don't know if I did or not. But you know what's so great is that if Hassan sees this, he's gonna be like, oh, Austin's just making this up because he doesn't want to look bad. So like, it doesn't matter what I say. You guys are not gonna, you aren't gonna believe me. I have accidentally thrown away a fork before, but I usually go get it. But people were angry that I threw away one fork. Like, somebody called me a piece of shit. They say, Austin is such a piece of shit for throwing away that fork. What a piece of shit. I was like, is a faux pas is he wears black Calvin Kleins. Now, everybody who has a bulge knows that if you're trying to show off your bulge, you're not wearing black underwear because you can't see it. You can't see it. So you need underwear like white or something to be able to show it. So those are a couple mistakes he made. And the reason why you don't take a bulge pic when you're hard is because you need to leave something for the imagination. When you're doing a bulge rollout, people are thinking that you have like a massive dick. Like that's what people think, right? People think that you have a massive dick. If you're doing a bulge rollout, a full rollout of a bulge, that dick is huge. That's what people think. So when you do the bulge, you got to get it like half hard at least and make them think that, oh my God, that's his flaccid dick. Oh my God, that's crazy. Imagine what it could grow to, right? That's what you have to do because people have a very binary, is that the right word? No, that's not the word. What is the word that like describes like a one-track mind? Like they have a very simple understanding of penises. They think that if it's big is a flaccid one, it's going to grow to be big as a big one. Like, I don't know. So people also think that penises are just massive on the regular. By the way, I need to order coffee. I am starting to slip a little bit. I need to order a coffee. Chat, what coffee should I order? I'm thinking maybe, oh God, a white iced vanilla latte. Yeah, iced vanilla latte sounds really fucking good. I'm going to do that. That's a good one. Thank you for that suggestion. Give me a sec, chat. This is a part of the stream we order a coffee because I am fucking so tired all of a sudden. I was really juiced at the beginning of this stream. Okay, so I'm going to do iced vanilla latte. Iced vanilla latte. Amore vanilla latte. Okay. I'm going to go medium? No, I'm going to go large. I'm going to go fucking large. Iced. Standard ice. Done. I'm going to go oat milk. I'm going to go how many shots? I don't want 2. It's not the same as it was. Espresso, single shot, done. You know what? They'll add the price for an extra shot, but they won't take that price away when you want less. You know? They won't take that shit away. God forbid we try to save them. They just take that shit. These are the little things that I fight for, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody else is fighting for it. I am fighting for it. Oop, I just turned my... Okay, hold on. Just give me a sec, chat. I'm almost done. I got to order Christian a coffee now. I got to order him a latte. I'm going to do lavender for him. La. Okay. I'm going to go large. Espresso. He wants an extra shot. And he wants oat milk. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me in the ass. Fuck. Son of a bitch. All right, hold on. Let's see. Espresso. Single shot. Okay. We're going to go oat milk. And we're going to do standard ice. And we're going to do lavender. 2 pumps. You know what Hassan's really good at? Multitasking. So if this was Hassan's stream, he would be talking about some sort of like really deep political discourse while he's ordering something, which I think is very impressive. Yeah, Christian loves lavender. Okay, how much is coffee today, folks? Oh, $24. Nice. Okay, I just ordered it. What were we talking about, chat? What the fuck were we talking about? I forgot. We were talking about something. Bulges. That's right. So when you take a bulge pic, you need to fluff it up a little bit. Everybody's doing it. And this is a PSA, okay? The PSA. Most penises out there in the wild, okay? Most of them aren't what you see in porn. They're not, okay? And I think the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can lower your expectations, okay? Because I've been out in the wild. Oh, Nandre, you're writing this down. See, Nandre gets it. Nandre, no, that's not because Nandre has a, never mind. But you know what I mean, Nandre, right? You know what I mean? So, Nandre, that's not what I meant. I was not trying to say that you weren't, well, you know what I mean? Sorry, that's not, I'm digging myself a hole here. Okay. Nandre has a fine penis. Okay. Nandre, you're perfect. The way you are. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it for the record. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea. Austin, stop talking. Okay. Did you mod your Hassan merch to look? I don't think so. No, this is literally Hassan merch. This is literally Hassan merch. It's exactly what he sold. Anyway, are you guys ready for the drama? Are you guys ready for the drama? You guys ready for the drama? A lot of you have been waiting for the drama, and I've got it. Not the Bulge drama, Nandre. The Bulge drama's been covered. This is personal drama, okay? It was not clickbait. And I was not sure I was going to share this. However, I must share it. Okay? Well, I got permission to share it. Because this motherfucker talked about it in his Discord, so it's public knowledge now. I yesterday was on a meeting, and I come home, and Christian's like, I'm hungry. So I said, you got 4 wheels, you can figure this out, right? I said, you can figure this out. You got this. Go get some food. Go get some food. Like, you can go get it. And just take the car, go get it. So I finished my meeting, and I am on the toilet, okay? And I get a phone call. It's Christian. He's calling me. And I go, he answers the phone. I answer the phone, and immediately he's in distress. And I immediately go, oh no. Was the toilet detail needed? Yes, girl, you need the. So I go, what happened? he told me is $7,000. That's what he said. He said the light. He said if the light is broken, this one singular light is $7,000. I was like, I'll be honest, I think the next car I buy is a fucking Corolla. Now, I'm insured, everything's good, and you know what? I'm not mad at him. I'm really not. I'm not mad at him. I can't be mad at him. You know why? Because I learned something. I've always held this belief, okay? I own that car. That is my vehicle, right? Part of the contract that I made with myself when I let Christian drive it is this is a possibility. And I'm responsible for making that decision. If I didn't want to entertain this as a possibility for my car, this happening to my car, then don't let people drive your fucking car. You know? That's just what happens. Don't let people drive your fucking car. Don't share your car. So initially I was like, you know, I wanted to get upset or whatever. And of course, am I a little irritated? Sure. I'm a little irritated. But you know what I said? That could have been me. That could have been me. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid shit. I'm not even upset at him. I'm not upset. It's $1,000. I will be fine. I will be fine. The car's in the shop. It's being taken care of. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. Like, because you know what? I have done that. I hit my garage. Now, he was in the car at the time that I hit my garage, and he was telling me I was good when I was not, and I hit the garage. But that's neither here nor there, and I'm not blaming him for that. I was the one driving. But my point is, this is how I feel. And you know what? Because, look, I had great parents, don't get me wrong, but I've never understood. My dad used to get mad at, like, I hate when people get mad at people who had an accident. Like, when it's an accident, it's like, you know, like, it is what it is. It happens. I hate it. It's such a pet peeve of mine. Like, if, for example, I've had drinks spilled on me, okay, before. It's an accident. It happens. You know, it happens. So I always exercise grace. And this was tough. I'm not going to lie. This was tough because I just got my car back after, like, it had $6,000 worth of damage. Because it was, when I shipped it down to LA, the truck that it came on, it like damaged the bottom of it. So it had just gotten repaired. I was really feeling it. We had just gotten it back. And I don't know, you know, but that being said, Will told me, he's like, time to get him a Corolla. He's like, time for that Hyundai Sonata. But I'll be honest, I don't think it's fucking worth it to have a $140,000 car. You know? Like, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, hold on. Obviously. Hold on. Let me retract that statement before. That sounded so out of touch. No fucking shit, Sherlock, that it's not worth it to have that much of a... that's the most out of touch... You got to call me out. Y'all got to call me out when I'm being crazy like that. Y'all got to call me the fuck out quicker. You got to call me. It's not worth it to have a $150,000 car. What an inconvenience. What an inconvenience to have a $150,000 car. It ruined my day. You know? Bitch, I have never proclaimed to be a socialist, have I? Okay, wait, hold on. Nandre, you linked me this, and it's about Grindr. So anyway, to put a pin in this, real quick. To put a pin in this, I'm gonna let Christian talk about the accident. But look, I love him to pieces. It was an accident. Things happen. You know, like, lessons need to be learned. Don't rely exclusively on your sensors. Like part of me gets upset because I'm like, that car has 360-degree sensors and top-down view and everything at your disposal. It can park itself, you know? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's an accident. I also hit my garage with my BMW, and that was expensive. But anyway, yeah. And at least it was a Tesla. No, I'm kidding. I feel bad because the person who was the other person, like, that's their car. Even if they bought a Tesla, they may have bought it, you know, I don't know. Regardless, nobody deserves their car to be hit. Okay. Anyway, the car's going to be fixed. It's probably going to be about a 3-week repair because when he hit the side, I didn't notice this until I got to the repair shop. But this side, when this hit the car, it popped the bumper out on the other side. And there's just like a lot of shit. When they repair stuff, they won't just like buff this out. They will take and repair. And all this extends to the front of the car. It's all one piece. So like they got to order the whole new piece. Like if this part, see, this has a little scruff on it, they will replace that. They won't even buff it out. They will replace the whole piece. Right? They'll do everything. Yep. There's sensors in there. If the tire is fucked up, they got to do something with that. Like, no, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. I mean, look, I'm insured. So, you know what? That's why my fucking insurance probably went up, is because of the talk of the tariffs. My insurance fucking went up. Okay. What was I going to fucking talk about? I was going to talk about something, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was going to look at what Nandre sent me. Nandre, is this okay to watch on stream? Because it has something about Grindr in it. Wait, can you link it again, Nandre? I don't know where it went. What happened to it? Nandre, there was a link. Oh, there it is. What is this? He wants me to react to this. He said not to post Grindr on main, but this has my jaw on the floor. Okay, let's see what it is. That clip is insane. Oh, God, no. Am I allowed to watch this?
You are fighting for the people in Gaza, for starving for food. But you forgot about me, the need that I have for a cock in my mouth. Such hypocrisy.
That is fucking insane. That is crazy. That just set back gay rights at least a decade. Oh my God. That's homofascism. Oh my God. The gays are out of control. Oh my God. Did Hassan make the same? I want to see Hassan's reaction. Come on, I'm a react lord now. I want to react to people reacting. Please help me. Please help me react to the react. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, geez. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to get better as a streamer. Like, I don't know how to react. Oh, wait. An anti-piker has it? Oh, my God. Is there a hype train? Is there a hype train? Mental poof. Thank you so much for subscribing. Wait, isn't that a homophobic slur? Let me look that up. The second part. Isn't it in English, in like the British English in the UK? Oh my God. In the UK, it's a slur in the UK, but I don't think that's what you were trying to do. Yeah, the P word, I think. It's a slur in the UK. Well, I mean, they literally call cigarettes the F slur. All right, check this out. Oh, Nandre, you linked this to Hassan too? Oh no. Okay, we need to react to what Hassan reacted to. Let's take a look.
For starving for food. But you forgot about me, the need that I have for a cock in my mouth.
Oh God. Now, Andre, look what you're doing to poor Hassan. He's got enough on his plate.
Gaza.
He's got enough on his plate, Nandre. Yes, Bear, I know it's not okay. We're not endorsing this behavior, okay? Christian. Hey, Christian. Yes, you did get a coffee. I did get you a coffee. I did get you a coffee. Also, you missed me covering the car crash. You missed me covering the car accident. You told me to do it. You told me to do it. I also said that I forgive you. Also, is that not the gayish? Gay people can't drive. We need to take the keys away. All right? Twinks can't drive. They think you're based, Christian, because you hit a Tesla. That's what they think. They think you're based. They think you're based. Okay, I saw this video yesterday, and I just started. I don't know if I was high, so I want to watch it while I'm sober. But I was cracking up at this video.
4 of half marathon training. I'm very excited.
I was cracking up.
Easy run,
I was dying of laughter. And I don't know if it's just me.
I finally got the Run app, so I'm going to train on there. Yes, let's get started.
But
I'm running to the Brooklyn Bridge today. It's a new route for me, so I'm enjoying that. 1 mile in, 1.5 miles. This is the best way to explore the city. Very happy about that because I've never been to this area before. Made it to the bridge. Going uphill now. 2 miles. Finished 3.25 miles. I did my 5K, 31 minutes. It was an uphill battle on the bridge, but this is my new favorite.
No, like, girl, I don't think people should be, like, don't be looking. You know what I mean? Like, let her be. You know what I mean? Like, let her be. No, I am gay. Somebody said I thought you were gay. I'm about to have the gayest take of all time. You know what I mean? Let her be.
Favorite run. I don't actually know if I'm showing the right bridge.
Like, God forbid a girl gets out and runs. You know what I mean? In the morning. You know what I'm saying? She's out here. Is she promoting something? Let me look. Let me look at her profile. Oh, no, she's not. She's not. And by the way, oh, God, what is with this toxic-ass culture where people are like, oh, she's got an OnlyFans. Oh, I knew it. Like, shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck if they got an OnlyFans? Power to sex workers. Who gives a fuck if somebody has an OnlyFans and God forbid they fucking promote it? I don't think she doesn't, but for the record, she doesn't. But good for, if you have an OnlyFans, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't like, how are you so fucking angry? So angry that you give a fuck that people are doing, like, who gives a fuck? Also, you jerk off to it all the time. Like, you are out here jerking off on a daily basis watching porn, you know? God forbid they sell it, you know? So, I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm pro sex work 100%. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Oh, well, there are problematic things within the industry itself. Let me be very clear. There's things definitely in the industry itself. There are problems, but we won't go into those. But the idea of sex work is not an issue in my opinion. But it's like these. I think I told my nephew one time about that. I was like, "Don't you dare talk about women like that." I think I told him that. 'Cause he's like, he's a teenager. I was like, "Don't talk about women like that." He's like, yeah, bro, I think she had an OnlyFans. I was like, good. Let her, I was like, good. Good for her. So don't talk about women like that. Look at me being an unk. I'm an unk. Oh, yeah, no, let me be clear. There are definitely gross parts of the industry. Don't get me wrong. This is not a full-throated endorsement for everything across the board in the industry. I know there are definitely things that are problematic. are fat, I don't give a fuck. Be who you are. You're beautiful. Unless you're a fascist. And then I fat shame you. It's the only thing I do. I only fat shame fascists. All right? But if you're... There is love in all sizes. Who gives a shit the way you look? As long as you're comfortable with yourself, I don't give a damn. Also, everybody has different preferences. A lot of people think people with muscle are gross. A lot of people. A lot of people think bodybuilders, super muscular people, or people with too much muscle, or they're too lean. They think it's gross. They don't like it. My ex-boyfriend actually wanted me to gain weight. He wanted me to he's like, can you get a little belly? I want a little belly. And I was like, no, first of all, because that's not my personal preference. Right? Yeah, he wanted me. No, he wasn't a feeder. Yeah, Elon Musk. Just remember, if you're feeling depressed about how you look, just remember somebody fucked Elon Musk a lot. I think he's got multiple children. In fact, just remember that. If you're ever having a bad day, just remember somebody fucked Elon Musk. Oh, they're all IVF? Oh, he does IVF? They won't even sleep with him? That's weird. Why would you... What is he doing? Wait, he's having multiple... Oh, I mean, it's not weird to have IVF, but it's weird that they don't want to sleep with him, so they just do it that way? So he can select male gender babies? Wait. That's crazy. He 1,000% has a micro penis, says Christian? Well, I get it. Christian totally knows. He knows about penises. That man knows a penis. He knows his way around a penis. Okay, I won't get. But he does. He's good at it. Not like I know. You know what I mean? Girl, chill. What? God forbid. I keep talking like him, his influence. Okay, can I tell you this?
Earlier this
I watched this clip today or yesterday.
year, you were.
I don't like this title. Why are we? Why are we giving the mask? Why are we giving? back a couple years ago, it was like a fun experience. Now I'm a nuisance when I get on his stream. Like I feel like he's doing charity work when I get on his stream now. You know what I mean? I just sit there and feel uncomfortable, and I'm just like, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know, Prezzo. It's just the guy.
Listen to this. Like, I didn't make any sense. My brain was fried. Listen to this.
I don't know.
What? What the fuck? Grow a fucking beard once.
No,
I couldn't finish a thought.
Just kind of like.
I couldn't finish a thought.
No, I like being.
Stop looking at yourself in the camera.
I look good though. I feel like
you do look good.
I start to lose.
Look at me.
I start to lose the
words. You can get it
I
out.
can't think of what I was saying.
You can get it out. I promise.
I start to lose support in the Twink caucus. Okay. There's factions. There's radical factions of the Twink caucus that don't like beards.
Is this
Also, I've grown older. That is completely false. That is absolutely fucking false. Right? I've realized that men that don't like beards won't like me regardless in any state that I'm in. It's a dumbass perspective that I had here.
dude high?
No, I'm sober, but I have been eating a lot of
The saddest part about this is no, he's never high on stream. I'll tell you when he is.
Why don't we take their balloon hostage?
Like, listen to
And
me. I
sentence
couldn't even
to-
stream a sentence together.
One of our, I don't know. I feel like it needs to. Yeah, I mean, if somebody said you need to eat horse shit and the Vikings will win the Super Bowl, I say, well, I guess I'm eating horse shit.
Like, what am I
what I mean?
talking about?
What?
You're a sick freak, dude.
Think about
What
it.
am I talking
what do you
about?
really want in life? Like a private jet? There's got to be something that you don't have that you want. There's got to be something. Like Bernie. I got it.
I would eat.
Universal
Yes,
healthcare.
yes, easy. I would.
Would you eat horse
Did
shit?
you just compare the Vikings winning the Super Bowl to universal health
I've done
care?
this multiple times.
You were such a freak.
Did you have
Yes.
sex with another man for you?
This is, oh, God, I'm cringing at my old self.
100%.
Do you bottom for it?
Yes.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, 100%.
Sexuality's on the spectrum. That's all I'm saying. For some, it's for universal health care. We all have a price. Like, if it's like Austin, you could never be with a man ever again, I would say, I'm sorry, Vikings. It'd be tough, but I'd have to do it. I don't know.
Wow, really?
Yeah, anyway, I was so fried back in the day, man. I was so fried. So back in the day, I would take like a 5 milligram edible every night. Also, I found a fucking YouTube video, chat, that literally used the word that I fucking hate, and I haven't heard it yet today, thank God. Look at this title. Hasanabi gets a little zesty with Austin and Will. Brother, not the fucking Z word or the F word. Wait, this is literally your account, Hospaz. Oh my God, Hospaz. I didn't even notice this. This is Hospaz's account. Yeah, I know you made it 3 years ago. Hospaz, it was okay. I forgive you. Hospaz is a great Twitter account. I follow Hospaz because Hospaz makes clips about me sometimes. I don't have my own, I used to have Stan accounts, but they've all retired because I don't stream. But for the ones that aren't standing, I've got the Hospaz. I've got Hospaz. I have to pee. Is that okay? It's my first pee break of the stream, which I think is very exciting. Because I haven't peed in an hour and a half, and I think that that's very exciting. Do you want to watch this video while I pee?
Socialist shopping stream.
It really
Hassan is buying for all of us today.
Yes.
Everyone,
That's what I
round of applause. And it is our drip.
And he's supporting the gay community. And
Yes.
Hassan has just announced that he is going to be paying me $15,000 a month just for being gay. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my God.
Isn't that
What
amazing?
an ally.
I know.
What an
Incredible.
ally.
And he is upping his support for the gay
Yes.
community.
Yes.
After he's really trying to overcome
it's like
the homophobia.
Mahatma Gandhi said. Be the change you want to see in the world.
I was going with another quote, but that was a great one, Will.
Absolutely. But to be honest, I don't think he's going to beat the allegations of $15,000 a month. I think we're looking at 30 to 40. But
wow, wow, that's a big commitment.
We're definitely moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I think he'd need to sign like a 5-year contract.
You know something that I envy about Will is just his ability to change his hairstyles. Like Will is so like he's like a chameleon. Like he changes it all the time. He's always like he's like doing it all the time, which is like I wish I could be that way. I really do. No, chat. We're not doing the buzz cut. We're not doing the buzz cut. I don't know if you noticed this, but my hairline goes back to like here. Probably. Maybe right here. Like I can't do a buzz cut. If I buzz cut, like you will notice, oh wow, that hairline is not strong. Never buzz cut. I will not listen. Also, I don't look good with short hair. Do you want to see me with short hair? I bet there's a clip on my YouTube channel. One of my top clips on my YouTube. Oh, finally my photos when you look me up are sexy. Finally! Thank you. Thank you so much, YouTube, for giving a sexy photo when you search me. Like, thank God. I'm sick and tired of this because let's go to my Wikipedia. Look at this. Look at the fucking photo on my, look at, like, are you fucking serious? Look at that photo. Look at that photo. Like, come on, man. It's not accurate. AustinShow in 2022. It's they fucking found a photo of me from 20, like there's more recent photos on my Instagram. You know, you look like a fish? What? That's not even an insecurity that I have. I never thought I looked like a fish until now. Oh, the internet's terrible. They'll always find a new reason. Oh, y'all, I was never a twink. I was never a twink. Ever. In the history of ever. I've never been a twink. Let me see if I can find a video of me with short hair. Hold on. Because I was looking through clips earlier. Let's go to my YouTube channel. Let's go to shorts. Let's go to popular shorts. See, I had longer hair in all of these. I kind of have short hair here in this clip.
Where did you post that photo from?
On Instagram? How'd you get that?
I kind of have shorter hair. I feel like my hair looks better now than this one. Do you agree?
Pictures of me? Wait, you weren't talking about the photo that I released today?
Where did that get it from? I saw your story and I said, "Where are you?"
You responded to it?
Yes.
No, okay. Go. Somebody said go back, bro. I was younger. Like you can tell, I look younger in this video. Like look at me.
Give some travel advice,
like
folks.
look.
If you have a bag that goes missing, don't look.
See?
At this, oh, poor me.
See, look how much younger I looked in this video.
I'm gonna give some travel advice.
See? Yeah, I'm a little younger because it was 2 years ago. It's 2 years ago. All right, let's look at the popular clips here. I remember being so devastated by the comments in this clip. Let's watch the clip and then I'll show you the comments.
The only redeeming quality of us is that we're attractive. You really think we'd have anything that we have if we weren't good looking?
I think you guys have a great personality.
Well, thank you, Ray, but nobody else believes that.
I'm sure it's one person
So it's like
chat does.
we sell. That's all we sell. We need to have better lighting. That's exactly what the important. Everybody watches Fear and for the sex appeal.
Is that why?
Yes, of course. Ray, you don't know this? Everybody watches it.
Oh, it's too quiet?
Raw appeal.
Just
Everybody.
do it shirtless then.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we have to.
So look at the comments. You ready for the comments, chat? Oh, actually, they're really nice. Was I just zooming in on the mean ones? For once, he's 100% right. Oh. Oh, I remember these comments being terrible. Oh my God, they're all nice.
None of these are mean comments. What the?
Gonna learn that the
What the fuck? I literally thought these were all gonna be mean comments. Oh, I think. Oh, the TikTok ones were meaner. Thank you for reminding me of my trauma. Let's go look at them. Hold on.
When are you gonna learn that the
wait.
only redeem?
Let's go look at them, so we can be reminded of the trauma. I actually don't know if somebody could find the TikTok. I can't find it. I won't be able to find it. It's way back when. Let's see. No, don't go leave a mean comment. I'm not asking for a mean comment. If anybody finds that, let me know. Okay, chat. We need to talk about something here. And this brings us to our Today in Aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, Today in Aviation.
New details today after a United Airlines flight traveling from Washington Dulles International Airport had to make an emergency landing shortly after taking off last month.
It's here.
This was a plane that was carrying 230 people. It was bound for Munich when it was forced to return to Dulles after the pilot declared a mayday call over suspected engine failure.
Also, by the way, when you call a mayday call, that just means that like you have it's an emergency. It doesn't mean that you're falling out of the sky necessarily, okay?
Just take a listen to this audio from air traffic control as the United crew declares the emergency.
Failure, engine failure, left engine, United 108, declaring emergency, mayday, mayday, mayday.
United 108 Heavy, roger that, sir. Be able to make your way back into the field at this time. You can turn right, heading 100 if able.
Watch this flight tracking video shortly after takeoff. You see the plane making a couple of turns in a holding pattern before it makes it safely back on the ground. United canceled the flight to Munich, but says it was able to get passengers onto different flights. We're joined now by CNN aviation analyst Miles O'Brien. He's also a science correspondent for the PBS NewsHour. Miles, great to see you as always.
Okay, this is my take, chat. Are they just fucking reporting everything? Are they just reporting everything? Like, this was an engine failure, which, if you were on the plane, it's scary. But in no point were these people going to die. Like, in no point were they, was it dangerous? Sure. But planes are fully capable of flying on one engine after takeoff. Even after takeoff, they are designed to fly on one engine in the event of an emergency, right? But all you're doing with this news story is putting unnecessary fear into people that are going on a plane. So I'm curious what this guy has to say.
It seems like the United crew and air traffic control dealt with this emergency as smoothly as they.
Also, what if I told you these things happen on a daily basis, right? And they're all dealt with. They're all dealt with professionals, right? They're dealt with.
What kind of protocols go into place when a pilot realizes that an engine has failed?
Well, the thing to keep in mind here, Boris, is that flight crews train for this kind of scenario repeatedly in simulators. The idea of losing an engine just as you depart is obviously a very critical time, and you want to make sure you.
Am I too quiet?
In a way
I'm trying to adjust the volume.
All the procedures, all the radio calls, all the buttons to push, memorize. You don't have time necessarily to be going through a checklist. And it sounds like this crew pretty much did everything by the playbook. They did issue a mayday call, as you heard, which usually implies a very urgent need to get back to the airport. In this case, as you saw, they flew around for in excess of an hour. Why, you ask? Well,
so that's the thing, Chad. It was so not that urgent. I mean, it was an emergency, but they flew around the airport for an hour. Why, you ask? Is because they had to dump fuel. Like it's so like the plane is so capable that they flew around for an entire hour.
They depart at a weight that exceeds the recommended arrival weight, and so they were burning off fuel to avoid that. So it's an emergency, but its takeoff weight if need be. You have to go through a series of inspections. So if you can
Interesting.
avoid it, you do, which is what this crew did. So they went around and just burned some fuel off. Now, as for what passengers might have seen, depends on how that engine failed. If there was an engine fire, which we didn't hear them report, but if there was a fire, that would definitely get your attention. There's a fire extinguisher system on the engine inside it to douse those things pretty quickly. But when it's burning, you're going to pay attention.
Yeah, I'm definitely closing the window as soon as I see that. I would rather just leave it in the
open
pilot's hands.
I would open the window.
Good. Trust the pilot. Miles, talk to us.
I don't. I am an open window guy. In fact, it's one of my pet peeves on an airplane. If you are sitting in the window seat and we are taking off or landing, that window is open, in my opinion. Like that is what you need. Like that window is open. It makes me so mad when these people fucking close the window. At night, even more so, it should be open at night. Because at nighttime, it's dark. Like, why are you closing it? You can't see anything. It's not like you're going to wake up, you know? And even if you're sleeping, it's time to get up anyway, you know? You know? That's criminal. I'm trying to sleep. No, Rob, I get it. Sometimes you got to close the window to sleep. But Rob, it is noon. Okay, it's noon o'clock. All right. God forbid you got to keep the window open for takeoff and landing. That's my opinion. Aren't you required to have it open during takeoff and landing? Some airlines enforce that, others do not.
Stepping back, talk to us about why engines fail. Like, what is it that causes them to fail? Are they usable after they fail? How common is it?
He can't even keep a straight face because he knows this is a nothing story. Look at him. He's trying to laugh. He's like, this is bullshit. Who gives a shit? What causes engines like...
Yeah, they'll have to break this one down, and it all depends. Some portion of it might be recoverable. Maybe it's a total loss. But when you think about the temperature and pressures and all the things that happen inside these GE engines.
Y'all, I know this is a slow ass news week or last couple weeks. This makes so much sense to me.
Which is what United flies with.
This happened in January.
It's kind of amazing they work at all, frankly, in my view, that just as a layperson, because it is an extraordinary juxtaposition of speed, force, high temperatures, low temperatures, and the fact that they work so reliably is kind of amazing. Every now and then they do fail. This is why there are two engines, and this is why the engines are reliable enough and powerful enough for the aircraft.
I want to be one of the people that CNN calls during a plane crash. Like, I want to be the one that reports on it.
Have to fly for quite long distances on one engine. So there's an element of safety here. Back in the old days, engines...
They'd be like, and now we're going live to AustinShow from his flight simulator setup. Now, Austin, we understand you've actually never flown a real plane. But on Twitch, you're known as the flight expert. They call you Captain AustinShow, despite having zero experience flying real planes. Now, tell us, why would an engine fail?
There were 4 engines on the aircraft. They weren't as reliable. Today, it does happen clearly, but it's not anything we should worry about too much. Just shut the shade and return to reruns of The Office.
Vodka soda, please.
You guys are so Jesus take the wheel about this.
It's
double.
can't.
I'll have a double.
Good call. If you leave it open, I feel like other people around you might start to panic. You never know how people. So I just lean back. Double vodka soda for me and Miles. Appreciate you, Miles O'Brien.
I don't know if I could close the window during a situation like that. I don't think I could. You know? I don't know if I could. Because what if I have to spring into action? You know what I mean? What if I have to spring into action and land that plane safely? You know? Like, there's a chance. I literally believe that. Every time I get on a plane, I think this could be the one. This could be the one where I need to jump into action. Right? No, I look, this may be toxic, but I've planned it out in my head. Right? Pilot comes over the intercom. Or flight attendant. Ladies and gentlemen, does anybody know how to fly this plane? I know how to fly this plane. And then I see myself getting myself into an argument with some, hold on, let me set the tone. Let me set the scene. So, flight attendant comes over the intercom. Ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an emergency. Our pilots, unfortunately, are unconscious and incapable of flying this plane. Can anybody fly this plane? I can fly this plane. What experience do you have, sir? Well, I've played thousands of hours of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I have landed this plane in a training simulator. All right? And then some guy comes up, he's like, no, I can land this plane. I fly in real life. And then I say, what do you fly? What do you fly? And he says, I fly a Cessna. I said, you don't fucking know how to fly this plane. You don't fucking know how to fly this plane. You don't know how to fly this plane. This ain't nothing like a Cessna, you son of a bitch. And then we both go into the cockpit and I say, what is that? And he can't identify, I don't know, he can't identify the flight management computer. He can't identify the autopilot. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So I identify everything. The flight attendants trust me. I get into the captain's seat. I call air traffic control and say, Los Angeles Center, this is United Flight 1565. My name is AustinShow. I'm a passenger on board. Both of our pilots are incapacitated, and I'm the only one on this plane capable of landing. And then I fly us down to safety. And we land. Before we land, though, I say, ladies and gentlemen, you are in good hands and there is nothing to worry about. And we land safely. I put the plane to a stop. News cameras, everything seeing this. CNN, Fox News. Hero pilot. Hero pilot AustinShow. AustinShow from flight simulator to hero. And then, yeah. And then a few articles. Hero pilot, questionable political friends, Hassan Piker. But we're going to a couple of those articles, but mostly hero pilot, AustinShow. AustinShow. Bro, I'm on every talk show in America. Right? Every talk show in America. And that's my dream. That's my dream. That's my dream. That like, obviously I don't want that to happen, but I've thought it out. Right? I've thought it out. I'm at the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and welcome hero pilot AustinShow. Has anybody else has anybody else ever felt that? Have you ever fantasized about your hero fantasy to that extent? Yeah, they're asking me questions in the interview. Now, do you think Israel has a right to exist? It's what they're going to ask me in the interview. I'm like, what? You know? No, but I just want you guys to know that if I ever had to do that, and like on a real note, I actually believe that I could do it. That's the thing. Like I believe that I could do it. You know? That's it. That's it. Chat, I heard conservatives are fucking mad. Okay? They are mad because of evidently, and they're being canceled evidently. Evidently, I don't know if this is real or not because I feel like this is fake. Wait, that's not new news? Rob, are you linking me old news? I thought Ulta was getting canceled for their woke ad. I thought this was news. This ain't new? Got my dick out. Like, I don't do that, I don't think. But But like, what if I woke up to like a news article that AustinShow gets his penis out on while asleep? You know what I mean? Like, look, and you guys are saying, huh, and what, or whatever, but it's like, I'm asleep. Like, I should be able to get my dick out while I'm sleeping. Like, not with. My point is, it's an unlikely situation. But if I'm ever going to inadvertently get my dick out, it'll be while I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm asleep. You know what I mean? What if I get morning wood, right? What if I get morning wood? What if I fart, you know? What if I get up and I yell in my sleep? You know? Like, what if I talk in my sleep and I say something embarrassing? You know? What if I have a wet dream? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I also just I don't think I get morning wood anymore. Maybe sometimes I do. You know? Cutie was onto something when she said not everyone should have an access to Shure SMB. Yeah, bitch, she was talking about you, Christian. You should not have access to a Shure SMB and the wheel of a car, evidently. Yeah, no. By the way, Christian, we are getting you a Corolla, okay? We have to get you a Corolla. No more Audi. No more Audi. Oh, you thought you ate that? I hear him walking down the stairs. He's gonna come in here now. Oh no, he's not. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's coming down here. I think he's fine. I'm not walking down jack shit. Yeah, you're. Hey, by the way, are there any Christian viewers? Hashtag Austin was right. Christian didn't get to the gym at all yesterday after he said he was going to. Oh, I'm getting ready for my acting class. Someone has to pay rent next month. Who's someone? You got a turd in your pocket? Oh, gosh. Oh, man. What else are we covering today on the Austin Show? By the way, for those of you that are wondering, you're like, why are you on hascordstreams? They don't. And before we get to Luther Vandross, I think it is a damn shame that this generation does not know. They don't know enough about Luther fucking Vandross. Like he does not get. Like he's famous. A lot of people know who he is, but they do. He does. That man does not get enough. Like SZA just dropped the song Luther, but it is a damn. Or was it Kendrick Lamar dropped the song with SZA, right? But like it's a damn shame that a lot of this generation just discovered Luther Vandross. I'm happy that they are discovering. Hold on, I need to after this part. Listen to this. Listen to this. So fucking beautiful, man.
That's what friends are.
But I love this part because Whitney took it up so high that Luther had to match it. So watch this part. Listen to how high she was singing and watch his facial expressions. He's like, "Oh shit, Whitney, look what you did to me, Whitney. Look at this. Watch his face, because he's the next one up. But watch his face. Look. Look at." He's like, "Ah, fuck. You gotta do that to me, Whitney Houston." But yeah, like Luther Vandross, like I think, okay, is it problematic? I'm not trying to out anybody, right? Like I'm not trying. Like he passed away unfortunately years ago, but I don't like. I'm pretty sure Luther was. Is it? I don't want to. No, he wasn't. Okay. No, I don't know. I heard he was gay, as somebody said. Like, I think he was. He was gay, and it was so sad. He never, a friend of Dorothy. How old are you, Diablo?
I know what that means. I
know, but chat, you know what that means? Like, back in the day, they used to say, "Are you a friend of Dorothy?" And it was a way of, like, saying that, like, you were homosexual.
Can I share a Gen Z mindset about Whitney Houston?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just want to share. She had the most perfect voice literally ever from a vocal pathology standpoint and just like literally a technical aspect. Like she has the perfect fucking voice. No one sings like her anymore. I hope all the girls know, all the millennial girls know that at least some of us Gen Z gays, we know what the fuck is up, okay? Ain't nobody doing it like Whitney Houston. There is not a vocalist right now other than maybe like Cynthia Erivo who is singing their face off like Miss Girl. And we miss her every single fucking day. And the fact that I don't get to listen to new fucking Whitney Houston music in my 20s is a crime.
Thank you so much. As your resident homosexual, thank you so much. Who also is a menace on the road. And
okay,
watch your parked cars, ladies and gentlemen. Hide your parked cars. Hide your parked cars, folks.
Wait, I need to at least
hold on. Hide your parked cars because it could.
Not you pulling it up.
Hold on. Hide your parked cars, y'all, because it could end up like this. This could be you. Hide your parked cars. This could be you. What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
Okay, I just want to say, this is what happened. Okay.
See, you're lucky you wrecked my car because they're like they will defend you to the ends of the earth. If it was Cutie's car, it would not be the same way. You're lucky.
Yeah, this is also not my car, mind you. This is Austin's car.
Yeah.
The reason this is what happened. Okay, I was picking us up our weekly food. Okay, we buy meal prep. All right, and I had not eaten yet. So it's already 12:45. I'm a hungry girl. Okay, I'm a little lightheaded. No shade.
By the way, can I say something? When this boy gets hungry, it's like he has no. He doesn't have. Like he can't go get food. Like, bitch, go get food.
Well, this is why
I'm hungry.
This is why
like
I
an
don't go and get
infant.
food when I'm hungry because I can't function. Either way, okay? Either way. I only parked in a fucking parking garage because I was like, I don't want to park this shit on the street because people can't drive in LA. And also because I just didn't. People. And I just wanted to make sure that it was safe. Like I literally parked in a parking garage because I didn't want to fucking crash the car. And as I'm pulling into this spot, okay, this car literally can give you a 360 view of the car. So mind you, I have the 360 view on, okay? And I'm turning into the spot. It does not look
That's
like I'm
not
gonna
helping your case.
I know. I don't know
You're
what to say
like
other than
this car. You can see every angle. There's a camera at every
yes.
angle of this
But let me explain.
There's camera on the fucking mirrors.
It blurs towards a certain point, and I didn't really clock that like the girl had parked like pretty crooked in her Tesla. So I thought I was chill because I was parking like in line with like my lines, and I swiped her. But the car didn't beep at me, which it normally beeps. So you know, I don't know. I just it didn't tell me that I was gonna hit
blaming the
something.
sensors.
Yes, I am blaming the sensors.
He's blaming the sensors of the car, y'all.
Either way. It was it a fat L? Yes.
Look, no, I said this. I said this earlier. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I also don't think that this is my bad side, so I have to look this way.
Of course.
I don't think.
This feels really intimate now that you're
Yes,
away from me.
I know. I don't think we all make mistakes. Okay, Christian, we all make mistakes.
Austin has parked into a stationary house.
Yeah, I hit my house. I hit my garage.
Like one of the
I
first
did.
times I ever drove with Austin,
Yeah, I hit my garage, and we make mistakes. And the mistake I made was letting you drive my car. Okay? And I take responsibility for that. Okay? That's part of the contract that I make when I let you drive my car. It is you could hit something that's not moving, right? Like it happens to the best of us. Okay. Now I will tell you, despite the fact that that light is $7,000 and this will cost probably $15,000 to $20,000 to fix, I do forgive you. Now, one thing I will say is we had a bet, folks. We had a bet that we were doing this funny bet. It was not that serious, but we put
Okay, I said in my Discord last night.
Chad, I have insurance. Don't worry.
I said in my Discord last night, Austin and I established this bet where basically I tend to make mistakes. Okay, you know what? I'm 23.
It was a
years old.
joke. We weren't actually doing
it's
it.
not actually for real, but he was like, okay, well, I'm going to start tallying up how often you make mistakes.
That's
and, like,
okay. That sounds toxic.
No,
but
it's
that's
not
true.
toxic. And how much money it costs when you make these mistakes. And if you make less than $1,000 worth of mistakes, I'll pay the difference. So essentially, like I had an $1,000 budget to make mistakes.
Yeah.
And in one swoop, I lost the entire $1,000.
Yeah,
I
because
lost the entire band in one swoop.
That's my deductible.
Yeah.
So the bet is off. Like what? Like literally. It's in the negatives,
I
girl.
am negative 13 grand.
Like
so.
negative. I will tell you how much this costs, but like.
And mind you, Austin said as we were establishing the fucking bet, he was like, "Well, don't get into a car accident because it'll be gone in one thing."
I did say that.
He literally said that. So
Can
I'm
I
not
tell
saying
you
he
something?
manifested it, but
I was so afraid that I would get this call one day. In fact, there have been multiple other times when you called me that I thought you were calling me because you wrecked the car. You know, and look, in Christian's defense, this is his first car accident, right, Christian?
it actually is my first. Yeah, I've never. The only other time I've been in like anything related is when someone backed into me in a parking lot.
Yeah, and genuinely, I can't be mad because I have hit things twice.
This is the first time where it's my fault.
No,
It's my fault.
I'm not complaining, bitch. I'm not complaining. I fucking got it fixed. I was really nice about it. Okay, but like,
Also, the car is not wrecked, mind you. It's like literally,
but it just needs to be fixed. It's fine.
Like
It's fine.
damage.
I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what happened.
But you know, my dad brings up a great point. Okay, I called my dad as I'm driving home. I'm like,
This is such a dad thing to say.
I'm like, Dad,
Such a dad thing.
I fucked it up. I fucked up. And my dad says to me, he goes, well, maybe the real issue is that you are driving a $160,000 car and you shouldn't be driving a $160,000 car because nobody at your age is ever driving something like that. And anybody who puts you in a car at 23, specifically in an expensive car like that, is just asking for a mistake. And I was like,
Hold on. Hold on. For the record, I wasn't mad at you. Did you tell him I was mad at him?
No.
Hold on. And for the record, if you watch this broadcast back, I literally said it's my responsibility.
I didn't say.
But Chad is saying it's my fault. Yeah, I took responsibility. I did.
My dad was saying, "Hey, Christian."
I did. I took responsibility for this. I'm not like I know the what do you call it? The repercussions of bar. It is my choice.
But mind you, it's Austin's car. Also, like it makes it seem like. I don't know what he said on this broadcast. It's not my car.
I didn't say it was your car. I didn't buy him that car. Hell no.
Yeah, it's not my car. Like it's not. It's literally not my car.
We're not married.
Yeah, mind you. Yeah, we're not splitting the shit 50-50. It's
no, like
it's quite opposite. It's like 100% negative 10%.
Okay, don't say it like that. I don't. I buy a lot of things. I buy a lot of things.
What I'm saying it's
to you.
You own
100% of. Oh yeah, I own 100% of what I own. Yeah,
10%,
you don't own negative 10%, but I own everything that I buy. Yeah,
from a fiscal perspective, I'm definitely the negative.
But Chad, like I own everything because I got it before we met. So.
Yeah,
I'm not a sugar daddy.
Do you know that Hassan's gonna be the flower girl at our wedding?
No, I haven't seen that clip.
Oh, there was no clip. I was just saying it on my stream yesterday. But Hassan's gonna be the flower girl and Will's gonna be the ring bearer.
No, they're not. The fuck they're not.
What?
Hassan is going to be in my wedding party. He's going to be. Hassan, I think, will be one of my groomsmen.
I had a vision. I had a fucking vision.
By the way, I haven't thought about this, but if we were to get married one day, right?
Mm-hmm. If
Christian, I'm not going to like. Well, they'll clip everything.
Okay.
When we get married.
Clip that. They're gonna clip the if.
Okay, when we get married one day. Okay. Oh brother. Oh God, I'm getting attacked now. I just slipped up. All right. When we get married one day, okay. All right. I would have Hassan, Will. I'd have my groomsmen. Are you gonna have men and women in your wedding party, or just women?
I'm gonna be honest. I like my twin brother is gonna be like my best person.
Best man.
No, I'm gonna say best person because I don't really think it has any value being gendered if the two of us are men getting married. But
Wow, that's so. You're gonna make our wedding woke.
No, I'm just.
We're gonna have a woke wedding.
How is that woke?
It's a nice day for a woke wedding.
How is that fucking woke? We're two gay men getting married. That is inherently woke.
It's a woke wedding.
That is inherently woke.
Quit. You do the same thing on this fucking chair that you do on the bed. Quit pushing me. Thank you. Let me scoot here. Thank you.
Would you like? I'm gonna
quit. Scoot. Put your knee into my chair.
Okay.
Quit that.
Okay.
I'm
just saying.
that.
I'm probably, but it'll be my brother, and then like the rest of my friends are girls, except for like a couple of my twink friends. So.
Okay. So.
There'll be a lot of women on my side. I'm gonna have all men because he's a misogynist. But
I am not a misogynist, but I've thought it through. Okay.
We're all going to be men.
No, I've thought it through. Okay.
I'm not saying it's misogynist.
I'm not a misogynist. I just happen to.
The fucking wedding is gonna be a man.
No, it's true. I am gonna have all men on my side of the wedding. I am. I'm gonna have. My best man will be Kirk. My best friend Kirk. That'll be my best man. And then Will and Hassan will be in there. My friend Joe will probably be there. My friend Jordan probably will be there. Cutie is. Wait, I'm literally being a misogynist.
No, I think Cutie should be on your. But I think at least.
Well, no, Cutie's gonna be a part of my wedding. She's gonna
bake the cake.
Yeah, I know, but she's gonna have more of a purpose than that. She's gonna be in the family wedding party.
I'm just saying, like, she's gonna bake that cake. Like, I don't trust anyone else to. No shit.
No, of course she's gonna bake that cake.
She's gonna make it like a secret rainbow cake.
What if she pulls it's against my religion to bake that cake? What if she comes out? She's on Fox News. She's like, I really couldn't do it. They tried to force me to do it, but it's against my religion.
I know she's gonna react. She'll be like, I'm not baking that cake. I'm not going to that damn wedding.
I want one of her whole cakes. You know what I mean? Where the spread, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think Cutie would come to our wedding?
Of course she would come to our wedding, unless she had to fly to get there. Yeah, actually, I don't know if she's gonna come to our wedding.
I'm being honest. Like, I don't even know if she'd come.
Look, if unless she had to fly, I think she would drive. She would drive. If it was my wedding, she would drive.
Can Caroline officiate it?
No. My uncle wants to, actually. He actually called me and he's like, I want to be the official. You know what? And this meant a lot to me. My uncle's conservative.
I love that we're having your MAGA uncle officiate.
He's not a MAGA, but he wanted to. He wanted to show that he.
Who do you vote for?
I don't know. He didn't tell me. But
He didn't tell you.
regardless,
Right.
Christian, you're Christian. Please. But
It's okay. I have a MAGA uncle too.
yeah, I know you do, but yours is crazy.
Yeah,
Mine is.
Mine posts that the Democrats control the weather and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Donald Trump is sent by Jesus.
Yeah. I have to pee.
I can watch stream for a second, then I have to go.
Okay. All right. Are you leaving?
Yeah, it's going to my acting class.
Okay.
Get ready
All
to
right.
go.
Do your thing.
I'm going to sing them a song.
No.
Oh my God, I will vote.
Don't.
I will vote.
Don't.
Hey.
You're gonna scare them off.
I'm not gonna scare them off. God forbid a girl pick up a little tune. I know y'all recognize that shit. That was that song. That song. I literally when I lived in Miami, like during the election cycle, like I would drive around and I'd hear people listening to that unironically. Like, do I do song requests? 1,000%. Like people would literally listen to that for real. Top 3 favorite drag queens. Nymphia went. Oh my God, Haas and Twitch, of course, is fucking here. Why do I wake up and see your face on here every morning? Why do you wake up, period, Haas? How about that? Nymphia wins. What?
What did you say?
No, Haas is always here, and he always has something to say about it.
Can you go turn the AC down?
Bianca Del Rio, yes.
Okay. Have fun at your
And milk.
class. Have fun at your class.
Thank you.
Give it up for Christian, everybody. He's he has to Uber today. Christian has to Uber, which guess what? You guessed it, cost me fucking money.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, he said you'll be fine. You're right. I will be. I will be fine. All right, it's fine. He can do what he wants. Okay, he knows. I'm like the cranky old. You know, I'm just a cranky man. That's all. He didn't wash his hand. Why y'all fucking? He's the funny one in the relationship. That's crazy. That's so crazy. You don't think I'm funny? You know what? I get it. I understand. Not everybody thinks that I'm funny. I understand. I think I've got a good radio voice, though. Like, hold on. Like, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, I need like an intro, like. Okay, never mind. I can't do it. Anyway, I just feel like I got a good radio voice, and so does Will. Will's got a fantastic radio voice. Will and I both have a radio voice. You know what my dream is? Can I tell you what my dream is? My dream, if I do anything else in my career, it is to bring back Name Your Price and put it on tour again. But this time, do it bigger. That is my dream. That is my dream, because this, to me, was the best time I ever had streaming, was just doing this. I mean, it was so much fun. It was so much, and the crowd was awesome, too. Listen to the crowd, chat. Look at this. Look at this crowd.
Long Beach, California, how we feeling? Oh, yeah, Long Beach. Unbelievable. Oh, man, Will, look at this crowd. We are...
So the thing is, Name Your Price is not at TwitchCon this year. I didn't pitch it this year. I said no. Because if I'm being honest, like the TwitchCon team is great. TwitchCon is awesome. Love TwitchCon. We had a great time. But I feel like, you know, dare I say, the crowds are a little bit quiet at TwitchCon. I don't want to call them bad or whatever. I don't think they're bad crowds, but like they're just quiet. And I like a rowdy crowd. And I found that when I did Name Your Price on tour, the people that bought tickets to come see Name Your Price were much more passionate about Name Your Price, and much more interactive. And I actually don't think that it was the fault of the TwitchCon crowds. I think they just couldn't hear. Like, I think the sound system in the convention halls, I don't really enjoy that experience as much. You couldn't really hear the show. So I think that like a lot of people like weren't as engaged. But I just felt like, I don't know, I didn't want to do it this year at TwitchCon. And also, like, I didn't have any plans for it after TwitchCon. I mean, I guess I could talk about it now, but like, Name Your Price was planned to go on tour again, and it got canceled. So that's why we had a TwitchCon show last year, is we were going to do multiple episodes of Name Your Price. We were going to do a live show again, but it got canceled. So we had already booked the TwitchCon thing, and so we had to do the TwitchCon thing, so that's why we did a show at TwitchCon. You know, and then the crew that worked on my show kept my stream key and then went live on like a alt-right abortion, anti-abortion rally or some shit. Or something like that. Remember that? Do you remember that when they took my stream key and they went live on a, like one time I woke up on I don't know what day it was, but I woke up saying, Austin, your stream got hacked. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And I go look at my phone, and evidently somebody had gone live on my channel. Whoever had my stream key from the live show in Long Beach, their laptop, their next job was evidently some sort of right-wing conservative rally, right? And so when they hit live to test the broadcast, they left my stream key in, and I went live like promoting a pro-life rally, right? Or maybe it was the venue, or somebody had it at the venue, but chat was like freaking out. And it just goes to show you like how little I streamed, that like my stream key was the same, you know? But everyone was so confused, like it was my right-wing grift. You know, it was my right-wing grift. Oh, God. I know. Look, I do stream a lot now. I know there's a lot. Well, thank you, by the way, for showing up to this. I really appreciate all of you for showing up to this. But I know there's a lot of people out there that don't know that I'm streaming, which is why I need to switch to AustinShow. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are just like, we don't fucking know this is happening. I know this because on the Patreon, whenever they do stream highlights, none of them do Hascord stream highlights. None of them. None of them. None of them know. So, I don't know. That's what I tell myself to make myself feel better. It's that they don't know that I'm streaming. It's not that they don't want to watch me. It's that they don't know that I'm streaming. See? That's it. That's it. That's the thing. But I will be streaming on AustinShow. That'll be happening. All right, that'll be happening very soon. It's going to happen. Most airports, you don't need 2 hours. Most. Let me give you the exception. JFK is one of them where you probably need 2 hours. The other one is certain parts of LAX. Okay? The rest of the airports, I think you're probably okay. Okay, maybe it just depends. Maybe a few other airports you need some extra time. That's the thing is, how do we have nationalized security like TSA, but every airport has a different policy? Like some airports, you're taking your shoes off. Some airports, you got to leave the laptop in the bag. Sometimes you got to put it in the bin. Sometimes you got to do it differently. How the fuck do we have a nationalized security service with different security protocol at every different airport? I opened the stream for the first time and you're talking about planes and airports. I haven't been talking about that the whole time. Let's see what this guy has to say about going to airports 2 hours early. Check it out.
This advice right here that you should all...
Okay, I'm going to see if I agree or disagree with him. Because I don't know. I'm not a big... Well, one second. Let me find that. Okay, check this out. This is why 2 hours before an airport...
Always arrive at the airport with 2 hours to spare is because of where I am sitting right now. This is gate 52 at LAX. Gate 52 is in Terminal 5. It's one of the harder gates to get to because of the absolutely insane way they built LAX, where it is so car-centric that it takes longer to get from the LAX sign to LAX than it takes for me to get from downtown Missoula to the Missoula International Airport.
That's true.
But they love cars here.
It's
so
true.
they're doing what they're doing. Anyway, you can see from this map, there's a screenshot of Google Maps right.
LAX is the worst fucking airport. Like, I think LA is just such a fucking awfully, like, the transportation in LA is so majorly fucked that I am so upset that the Olympics is coming here. Like, the problem is what incentive does LA have to fix their shit if they keep bringing world events here, like the Super Bowl and the Olympics? Like, LA should be punished. LA should not be able to host world-class events with facilities like they have. You know? Like, I just, the World Cup, right? The Olympics. You know what I mean? What's wrong? Deodorant? Christian, it's on the counter in the bathroom. I don't know, where else would it be? In the bathroom, right? On my side of the counter. There's deodorant everywhere. It smells like sewage in here. Really? Ugh. We're Chad. We have a plumber coming today. It smells like sewage. Ooh. Anyway, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? LAX, yeah. Am I wrong to think that LA should be deprived of hosting world-class events until they fix their fucking airport and the infrastructure in this city? Am I wrong? Like, have a good public like, host it in Europe. Host it in Europe. Let the European, they have good or Asia. Host it in Asia. Host it in a place in which they have invested in their public transportation infrastructure and they have thought about it. Don't give LA this shit. You know, because it's going to be, I've got a prediction, it's going to be a disaster. Like, they have built this, you know, and I understand there's probably like restrictions, like, but they have tried to build a public transportation called LAX something, where they built a tram. They've built a tram over LA, the airport. It looks like a train that I would build in Roller Coaster Tycoon, like where you kind of like build something over. It doesn't look like it's meant to be there, but it's the best they could do. Like, it just, I don't know. But anyway.
Now for me, that despite the fact that I am technically in Terminal 5, my little blue dot is not on Terminal 5. And here is all of LAX, and my blue dot is still not on any of LAX. We have to zoom out a little bit further. There I am at the regional terminal, which is for some reason gate 52. Gate 52 is what they call a phantom gate. It is not actually a gate. It is in fact its own terminal, and it is a building that does not in any way touch the rest of the Los Angeles Center.
Yeah, so chat, sometimes you'll have a flight where they give you a gate that looks like it's in the terminal, but you get to that gate and you realize that you have to take a bus to another satellite terminal in the airport. So you feel like, oh my God, I'm almost there. I got to my gate. And then you got to get on a fucking bus and they drive you to a satellite terminal. And that's what this guy's talking about.
National Airport. So to get to gate 52H, you have to go to gate 52, which is in Terminal 5.
Yep.
You go to gate 52, and that does not put you on a plane. Instead, it puts you on a bus. And that bus has to cross the ground that the planes are driving on. And the planes, as you might imagine, get priority. So sometimes that bus ride could take just about 5 minutes, but it could also take sometimes like 30 minutes. And that's a normal situation.
That's not true. I'm sorry. That whoever this is lying. In no world will that bus ride take 30 minutes. No. That would be no. No, it will not take 30 minutes. That is a lie. That's a lie. I know who this is. I know this is Hank Green. Did I say whoever this is? Oh my God. See, I put my foot in my mouth all the time. No, I didn't. No, I didn't have to check. I knew. I have not been hooing him. I know Hank. I interviewed Hank Green. Okay, I interviewed him. All right, I did not. Jack, come on. All right. I didn't say whoever this is. I meant to say, fuck. See, this is the problem with streaming is everything's recorded. Yes, we met. Hank and I follow each other on Twitter. I just hooed him. Oh, fuck. Maybe I'm not ready for more viewers. Maybe I should stay on hascordstreams. I thought that was Hank Green. I knew it was him. It's actually Murat's fiance. I knew it was. I was testing you guys. I have gay-mentia. All right. I was like, man, this guy looks familiar. I knew who this was. He's not lying, but he's just being not true. I just disagree with him fundamentally.
Can occur. And if you add that normal situation to the normal long security lines of the Los Angeles International Airport, and then you add that to the normal very bad traffic as you come into the Los Angeles International Airport, you arrive at the...
You know what? Hank is right, okay? LAX, sometimes you can arrive to LAX, and it takes you maybe 20 minutes to get to the outer perimeter of LAX, and then it'll take you another hour to get to your terminal. It is insanity. So I'm kind of on Hank's side here a little bit, but I've never really missed a flight, but because I was really late. But I will say I also have priority. I have priority boarding. I fly first class sometimes. I can usually get through the lines really quickly. If you don't have to check a bag, it's a lot easier to get through.
Maximum normal time that it could take to go from arriving at an airport to getting to the gate.
No, I don't think I'm better than you. No, I do not. I do not think I'm better than you at all. I don't know. That's not what I was trying to say.
There are other airports that have situations like this, but I think that Gate 52 at LAX is one of the peak situations, especially because of the unpredictability of the bus ride, because if there's a lot of plane traffic, the buses have to... I've had this situation where the bus will just have to stop and wait for plane traffic for up to 15 minutes. But because we have to give one...
I don't think I'm better than any other traveler, okay? Bye. Have fun. I do get annoyed though when the TSA agent tries to tell me that like what to do. I go, I know. I was here last week and every other fucking week for the last year or 2 years or 3 years. Right? I do get a little upset sometimes. Also, I do get upset like when they tell me something that like, and they get mad at people for not knowing something. I get defensive over the other passengers. I'm like, of course they don't fucking know. You change it every week. Am I rude to service staff? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No. Nope. It's a faux pas. It's a pet peeve. If people are rude to me, I will be rude back. But I will never be openly rude with service staff ever. Even if I'm in the worst mood ever, I will always lead with kindness, and I will always be friendly. Because that to me is like there's no excuse for being rude to service staff. No excuse. I'm always overly friendly. Now, I have been rude to service staff that was rude to me. If they're rude to me or they're sassy to me, sometimes I will return that energy. You know? And I think it's but I'm not like gonna berate them or anything, but I'll just match the energy usually. But you also have to understand the reason that they're probably like if service staff is rude to you, it's usually because they have to deal with fucking shitty people all day long. You know? I think the last time I got into a little bit of a tiff was with the sandwich. There was somebody at the store. I was getting a sub sandwich at the airport, and I went. She's like, "What sandwich did you get?" And I was like, "Oh, I got I got the bacon chicken sandwich." And she's like, "That's not a sandwich here." That was the tone. She's like, "That's not a sandwich here." I was like, "Oh, I think I got that one then." I think she's like, "Oh, what sandwich did you get?" And she starts like blinking her eyes and looking at me and berating me. And I go, "I'm sorry. Maybe you should speak a little louder. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you." And she was being very rude to me, so I returned that energy. You know? So I do get a little sassy sometimes, you know? I don't know. But I will stand up for myself when it comes to that, because I don't think there's, you know, that's when I'll get mad. I remember your story on Fear Ann when you politely hustled the hotel. Are you talking about the Cacio e Pepe story? You mean when I went to Italy and they tried to charge me? I stand by that. I stand by that. And I can't believe, you know what always shocks me is the fact that people in Hassan's audience, this is a hot take, but people in Hassan's audience sometimes, leftists or liberals, leftists in particular, let's just say leftists, right? Leftists sometimes, they won't know this, but they will actually be some of the most devout supporters of corporations, okay? And let me explain. They don't even know they're doing it, right? But corporations, they will often under the veil of not inconveniencing anybody else, they will support the corporation because they will say you shouldn't inconvenience anybody. They have this held belief that if they're inconveniencing someone, then it's wrong and they shouldn't do it. But at the same time, what you're doing is you're becoming complacent and complicit to the corporation exploiting consumers. Right? Now, there's nuance to this. You need to, if you are complaining about something, you need to treat the service worker with respect and acknowledge the position of power that they have. And you can't be rude in these situations. But I do believe that you should advocate for yourself. You have to be nice. You have to be friendly. But if you don't, as a consumer, if you don't speak back or stand up for yourself as a consumer, these corporations will take everything from you. You know? They will take everything from you. The only way that like corporations adjust their policy is if you can impact their bottom line. That's the only thing they respond to. They don't give a fuck if you think it's bad service. If they're profiting off it, they're going to do it. Look at Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines has changed their entire policy that now you have to pay for bags. They have you have extra comfort seats now. If they don't So that little thing that they harassed me for cost them more money. Also, I was paying 1,200 euros a night at that place. It was not a hotel. Yeah, it was a chain. Yes, a night. This was in Rome. Italy. That's the context. Dude, no. This hotel. You want me to show you the hotel? I feel like if I show you the hotel, you guys are gonna fucking, I don't know if I want to show you the hotel. I'm not trying to I don't want you guys to like write a bad Google review or some shit. But anyway, this particular hotel was right next to the Spanish Steps. You guys know what the Spanish Steps are in Rome? I like walked out of my hotel. I mean, now you guys are gonna find the fucking hotel. But I walked out of the hotel and down the steps I went. Like that's where it was. Yeah. Also, I don't think they're actually called the Spanish Steps. I think Americans call them the Spanish Steps. So, anyway, I have to pee again. Is that bad? I gotta pee. Us Spanish people call them steps. That's funny.
Why do I feel like this? I'm going crazy now. No more gas in the red. Can't even get it started. Nothing heard, nothing said. Can't even speak about it. I'm alive, I'm my head. Don't wanna think about it. Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. It's too close for comfort.
No. Y'all, I've been told my entire life that my bladder is not healthy. Austin, I was thinking just describing a Karen. But you need to acknowledge and be respectful through the whole process. You know? You gotta be respectful. Fun police here. That guy probably got in trouble for accommodating you, man. Girl, no, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. No, they didn't. No. No, they did not get in trouble for accommodating me. No, this was at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. They also they can't just do those things without approval. They have to get approval from somebody. They have the discretion and capability to do those things. Whoever approved that, they were able to do it. That's part of their job, is to basically they have been advised that if there's somebody of, I don't know, like that has a status or connection with the hotel, that they basically make them happy to make them go away. Right? Like Bellagio didn't give a fuck. They gave me $200 in food and beverage credit, an upgraded room, and they're like, go away. That's basically what it was the Bellagio. This wasn't like some mom and pop hotel, you know? This is why I don't understand is like people feel again, let me be clear. Do not berate or harass the staff. It is not their responsibility. But it's like inadvertently people feel bad for the corporation. You know what I mean? Like they feel bad for the corporation. It's like, don't feel bad for the corporation. Quit that. We need to quit that. What is this channel? This is my alt channel. This is the Austin Show alt channel. Your hoodie makes you look like someone's special needs son being taken on a hunty trip. Bro, this is Hassan merch. What do you... This is a great hoodie. Also, this is like this hoodie is kind of conservative bait. Like they think I'm one of them wearing this because they don't really. They see the camo and they're immediately like, "Hell yeah, brother! Hell yeah, brother!" No, they don't. They don't think. I know it's hard to believe, chat, but I'm straight passing. Okay, I am. A lot of people don't believe it, but I am. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. My right now in Discord, chat, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. After I allegedly didn't know who I was watching the YouTube video of. Frank just messaged me this. On camera, ready to go. We're going to introduce them to the stream right now. I think we've got them on video. They should, well, I think you guys have to turn it on one more time. There we go. There's Mark Cuban and Hank Green.
What up?
Gentlemen, welcome to this. Welcome to the broadcast. Hello. Literally, there he is, Hank Green. I interviewed Hank Green. Oh my God, this is me This is me campaigning for the Kamala Harris campaign. Yeah. Well, look, I was not libbed up, okay? I was not libbed up that election, okay? Bernie and I had the same stance when I interviewed him. I was just like, okay. Like I asked Bernie the question. Look, I was not happy. And part of me, I have a little bit of hope, dare I say. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but I wonder if we needed this to happen so that we could build a stronger progressive agenda in the future. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy here. Maybe a progressive future is in our future. Maybe the Democrats needed to lose this badly to realize that the establishment sort of capitulating to the right is not the way to go. Because a victory would have been sort of like a almost like giving them the fuck is the word? rewarding or justifying that sort of, validating. There it is, validating. Thank you. Validating that way. But we'll see. And look, the Democrats have not learned their lesson. The only way they're going to fight tooth and nail and clutch their pearls as long as they can until they're going to do everything they can in 2028 to consolidate support behind an establishment candidate, right? They're going to do everything they can. They're going to try to get behind a Pete Buttigieg or a Gavin Newsom or a Kamala Harris. They're going to try to do it. They're going to try to, a Liz Cheney, right? Or, yeah. They're going to do it. Who are the two gentlemen behind Olivia? Okay. Look, okay, look. I thought this was funny to me, okay? I was at the DNC. When I was at the DNC, I saw a national TV camera, okay? And everybody was crowding around Olivia. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be on national television. So I immediately positioned myself in the background to try to be seen because I knew I was creating an iconic moment. Now look at me this whole time. I'm trying, I can see us on the big screen and I'm positioning myself to make sure that I'm on camera. At one point, I'm even on my tippy toes. Listen, look at this.
Hello from a proud Texas Democrat.
Look at me, look at me.
This November, I'll cast
look at me, I'm on my tippy toes.
Presidential election ever.
And I'm looking.
The fact is, our right to vote is under attack.
Look at me looking.
People blocked from registering to vote. Texans denied
look at
our voice. Donald Trump's Republicans are making it harder for us to vote. But we won't let them get away with it. And Kamala Harris won't let them get away with it either. She's fought for our freedoms. She's fought for our voice. But we will only be heard if we
There I was
vote.
fixing my hair.
As the saying goes, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So Gen Z, let's take our seat in our democracy and cast our ballots this November for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, American icon Stevie Wonder.
Okay, now here's the deal about the Harry Sassans and the Olivia Juliana, is it frustrates me. That they you have a platform to speak to people of your generation and you're choosing to continue to support the same establishment that has made it difficult for you to go to afford college, your lack of access to healthcare and things of that your wage being where it's at. I don't I just don't. It really frustrates me. Harry Sasson was to the moment Joe Biden was running, he was defending him the entire time. Right? I don't know if Harry's trying to get is he trying to get a seat at the table or something like that with the establishment? I have no idea. Yeah, they just repeat DNC talking points. But you know who I'm super fucking proud of? Jen and Pumps. Okay? Jen and Pumps of the I've Had It podcast. Now, these ladies were the belle of the ball at the DNC. Okay? They were the belle of the ball. They had access to everything, right? They had access to Obama, right? They got to interview Obama. They got to interview Kamala Harris. Right? And now these ladies who are my good friends,
except for the
are doing something that I find to be very, very important. Because these women, they have an audience of people like my mother, who is like the core of the Democratic base, the establishment base, the core of it, the people that like think Obama's sexy. I mean, you know, like the people that are like Obama, like oh, we miss Obama, like the libs. And they are criticizing the establishment just the way that in many ways similar to the way Hassan has been doing it. So I love these ladies. I think they represent a very and I told them after the election, I said, you guys, I was telling Jen, I was like, Jen, you guys have you represent such an important constituency on your podcast. It's so important that you call these Democrats out. You know? Very important. Like you're the wine moms. You know? The wine moms. This is an iconic moment at the DNC. I'm afraid to click links, but I'm going to. You're a VIP. Oh, God. What is this? Hassan finds out Austin's show is loaded? Oh, my God. This is when I look like a staffer at the DNC. Oh, no. Look at this.
Hi, Austin Show. Nice to meet you. I'm Esther. I'm a big Hassan fan. It's a fancy suit. Are you Austin Show? Yes. Hi, Austin Show. Nice to big Hassan fan. Say hi to him for me.
I will. Absolutely. You streaming?
Yeah, we're on Twitch, actually.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go say hi to
You're such a pro, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, what do you mean? Who the fuck are you? What are you a Democratic Party donor? Like, what the fuck is this?
No, look.
Hey, keep up the good work, okay?
I mean, what am I supposed to say?
Keep doing what you're doing, all right? Like, you literally look like you are a mega donor. Like, they invited you because you're a mega donor to the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
That's the vibe you just put out there.
I mean,
I'll be honest. I felt like I looked pretty good in that suit too. Chat. I did. Like that suit is pretty good.
That's the vibe you are. Keep doing what you're doing.
All
right. Oh, dude. Keep doing.
Like I know this sounds crazy, but like I feel like I'd be a really good politician. Like I feel like I know I could play the part if I had to of a politician.
Nice to meet you.
Look at the handshake too. The handshake is a politician. Watch the handshake. Look at the viewing. The hand. Look at the power. Look at that.
Hi, Austin Show.
Watch this.
Nice to meet you. I'm Esther.
Look at that. Look at the double handshake. The double hand.
I'm a big Hassan fan. Say hi to him for me.
I will. Absolutely. You streaming?
Yeah, we're on Twitch, actually.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're such a pro.
Look who it is. Look who it is. The secret at the time. Nobody knew. It's Christian right there. Look at that. He went to the DNC with me. He has no idea. He has no idea. He had no, or you guys had no idea, rather. You didn't know. He went with me in plain sight. You had no idea. You had no idea he was with me. You had no idea. Where did Christian and I meet? I followed him on TikTok, like, I don't know how long ago. It's been a while. But then we didn't connect until, no, I think I followed him on Instagram, actually. Stalker? No, chat. No, Dr. Physics. That's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. I met him like 2 years ago. We like followed each other like 2 years ago on Instagram. And then he reached out to me first and he said, I think Christian was 21. Yeah, he was 21 when I met him. He reached out to me first. He said, hey, if you're ever in Miami, let's go out. I said, okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll go out. And I happened to be in Miami at the, we were looking at venues for Name Your Price. Anyway, we went out to sushi. This was not, no, chat. So we went out to sushi. And then I stayed the night, and then I came back, and then we hung out, and then next thing you know, we're flying back and forth across the country. That's it. That's it. Yep. That's it. That's how we met. I didn't fly him first class. This is when I put him in coach. This is the coach story where he was in coach. And yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. But hold on. I have flown. I'm glad you didn't treat him like a hoe and went to him first. Yeah, I know. Well, we weren't like we didn't even like flirt in the DMs or nothing. Like none of that was like we didn't flirt or anything like that. The thing that he did to like signal like this could be a hookup or whatever. I was like, what do you want to do? He's like, let's go. I was like, how about we go out to eat? And then he's like, yeah, I just got my room set up. You should come take a look at it afterwards and check out how I decorated it. I was like, okay. Okay. Yeah. Somebody said he wanted you so bad. I know. What can I say? You know, what can I say? What can I fucking say? Yeah. Decorations are important. They are. You know, they're very important. The room was not decorated. No, it was terrible. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice that he had lights strung up. It was nice. Can I sing this song? No, girl, no. What the fuck? No, I did. This was I met him in Miami, Florida, for the first time. Do y'all remember when I was like Austin is spending a lot of time in Miami? Do you remember this? If you ever watched the Fear Am podcast, they kept mentioning that I go to Florida a lot. I was always in Miami. I was always in Florida. That's why, is because of fucking Christian. I was he had me wrapped around his finger. I missed a year of content because I was just in Florida all the time. Completely wrapped. I'm shocked you didn't fly him to you. Well, he was in theater, right? He was in I'm not. He's kidding. Rob didn't do that. I just wrecked my DMs. Y'all, you actually would think, a lot of people don't. I think people don't think I'm going to respond, which is true. So a lot of people don't, like, I don't get a lot of horny DMs that often. Like, every once in a while, I'll get a horny DM. It depends. Like, if there was a clip that went viral or whatever, I'll get more horny DMs. But most of the time, I don't really get any. And I think it's because they think that I don't see it, which is valid. Sometimes I don't see it. But, like, I really don't know. Like, it's not happening that much, I don't think. You know? You know, they're respectful. People are mostly respectful. The number one message I get from people is, when are you flying me out? That's the number one. Number two is, I heard you like twinks. This is the craziest DM that somebody has ever sent. I'm about to show you. Somebody just linked this in the chat. This is crazy. This is psycho behavior. I was going to send you a dick pic, but I see you a lesbian, so I'll just praise how beautiful you are. May your clit always be well sucked. That is crazy. Is that... I'm not a lesbian. I know it may shock you. But as the lesbians in the chat, are we... Not we, I'm saying we as if, like, I'm a lesbian. But, like, are we... This is her follow-up. Oh, my God. He's so right. May my clit be well sucked. I mean, they liked it. I think it's a little too much, though. I feel like you shouldn't do that to everybody. I feel like they just got lucky. You know, I feel like you shouldn't say that to people. But I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know what sucking a clit means. Like, is that what you do to them? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is that what you do? I don't know how it works. Chat, what do you... I'm not you're calling me a misogynist? Oh my God, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. What? What? I don't know how to please a woman and I'm a misogynist now? You've never sucked a clit? No! No, I haven't. Why is this a shock to you? Why is this a shock? Why is this a shock to you? You know? You should know this. Yeah, the patriarchy wins again, I guess. It's literally a mini... Now I'm getting penis shamed. Chat, I don't know if you know this, but I have been sleeping with men exclusively for the past 11 years. Okay? 12 years exclusively. All right, quit booing me. You guys, quit that. I know it's gay. I'm not lying to you. I'm serious. So I don't know how to sleep with a woman, and that's okay. And I don't understand it. So God forbid I don't know what it means to suck on a clit. I have no idea. No idea. Name 5 women. Lady Gaga, Madonna, Britney Spears, Mariah Carey, Chappell Roan. I'll name 5 more. Hillary Clinton, Whitney Houston, Margaret Thatcher, Kamala Harris, Oprah Winfrey. I'll name 5 more. Cutie Cinderella, Pokimane, Valkyrie, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez. Huh? How am I doing? How am I doing, huh? I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. Caroline Kwan. Fine. By the way, can I say this? Caroline Kwan, best music taste. I don't see an invite. You just invited Dan Clancy in my Twitch chat, and there is no invite. Yes, you did. Christian never responded. Do I look like Christian? Do I look like Christian to you? You cannot trust that with a text, okay? You cannot trust him with the phone or a car. All right? Am I retiring the dating shows? No. I'll do them eventually, but I only want to do them if I find the reason I want to do more desktop streams is you need to see more of me. I mean, you don't need to. But in order for me to do the other things that I want to do, the shows that I want to do, it isn't practical to just go live with shows. I have to show more of myself. I want to chat more. I want to talk more. I want to socialize more. You need to hear about me and see me. Why would you do that? Why would you show up to any of my shows if I wasn't around? You know? It's like the dad that wasn't there, you know? So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back on Thursday morning. Thursday morning, bright and early. It's the last Hascord streams before we switch over to AustinShow. Not last time, but at least for the foreseeable future till we switch over to AustinShow, which is on Saturday. All right? So, we love you. I don't know who's we, me. I adore you. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you're enjoying these morning streams. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Watch the Fear and podcast. And have a great one. Goodbye, bald-headed giggle. Goodbye, Jen. Goodbye, brunch. Goodbye, Auric Bond. Goodbye, coordinators. Goodbye, Adam. Goodbye, Oat. Goodbye, J-Man. Goodbye, Freckled Origami. Goodbye, Ordinary Trash.